So today I watched the Haikyuu movie at New Metro, and I'm not gonna lie, the hardest part about the movie has nothing to do with the movie. It's the fact that um in theaters, there's like a camera is there for like security purposes, okay? But also because you guys are weird and have no cinema etiquette. Etiquette. Hey, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Today I went to go watch the Haikyuu movie, and in the second half of the film, I was sobbing my eyes out, right? And don't get me wrong, crying doesn't make you weak. Crying is a natural response that most people have. But the problem with me is I'm a happy crier. I am a sad crier. I am someone who gets overwhelmed with too many emotions. I just start crying as a natural response to it. I cry all the time. And I don't mind crying. What I do mind is the fact that some unsuspecting new metro worker is gonna go through the footage because yes, we have cameras in our theaters for reasons. Some of you know your reasons why. Some of you pay money. I give but you go outside, you pay people money, then you do nasty things in the theater. Some of you need to be ashamed. I'm shaming you.
You should be ashamed of yourself, you sinful little creature.
No, but like, yeah, for other reasons too, obviously. And that person is not gonna see this emotional person having a whole breakdown watching a film. Guys, it was so bad for me. At some point, like I was doing this, right? Mind you, the movie's in Japanese, so I'm reading English subtitles. Doing this, I had to do this at some point, have my tissue here trying to like dab away the tears or trying to read the subtitles at the same time. And it was horrific. But if you ask me if I'll do it again, absolutely. So let me tell you, right? Cat's out the bag. I am a huge sports fan. I love sports. I am like guys, you guys understand when I say I am a huge sports fan, I mean I'm very intense. Okay. For example, I sorry about that. I did a degree that is centered around sports. Not sports management though. I would have loved to. No, I did a degree in human movement science, and basically it's like wellness, and you know how you can achieve wellness through like physical exercise, and those can be done through things like sports. Okay, I was that intense. Like you have to be on a level of 10 to do a degree that revolves around sport, mind you. This was me in high school. Okay, my friends were so used to me yapping about football the whole entire time that one of my friends did this for me. She did this for me, and she wrote like different names for football players. And you think I was not that bad? Like, this was me in 2014, right? This was the 2014 World Cup. I memorized every single game. I memorized every single game. Okay, like what? What? I even have all the teams of support in every in every single league. So I was supporting Arsenal. Then Bundesliga, I have Borussia Dortmund, and then I have La Liga. I have. That's a lie. I changed to Real Madrid. Never mind. I was lying. Why am I lying? I also have like, bro, how intense was I? Guys, listen. Look at this. I have controls for games. Oh my. Damn, this isn't an expose on myself. I even have like every single position back in the old days and the new days, every single number where you stand on the thingy. I am a very intense person. So when I came across an anime like Haikyuu back in 2017, I got into it intensely, like intensely. So backstory about me. Hey, I did university in Gqeberha. It is a city formerly known as Port Elizabeth, situated in Eastern Cape, South Africa, right? If you guys are watching this from outside the country, I'm South African. If you guys think my accent is German, it is not. my accent is very much South African. And yeah, I was doing a degree there, and there were times when I would do my own hair, right? Like right now, I do my own hair. And when I was doing my own hair, I'd often watch like anime. And there was a time I saw Haikyuu. I was like, it's trending on Twitter. Why not? Let me just watch it. And I did. And I was like enthralled by so much happiness. Like, I enjoy sports anime. Sports anime is my favorite genre. Okay, it's my favorite genre. But if you guys were to ask me, what is your favorite anime? Good question. Thank you for asking. My favorite anime is Bleach. I have quite a lot of nostalgia towards Bleach. It is the anime that got me my first Twitter friend, who then became one of my closest friends. If you guys want to check him out, he's an artist. Shameless plug. I'm gonna put his handle here, his artwork. Please follow him. Okay, please follow him. Love him to death. It was one of the first anime I recommended to my then ex, who now became one of my closest friends. I'm very good at making friends. Very shitty romantic relationships though online. The worst. It's also the anime that reminds me of like my siblings, like my brother, my little sisters. I used to wake them up during the weekday and be like, hey, no, during the weekend, be like, hey, Bleach is playing on Animex, let's go watch it. And then they'd be like, we're 8. And I was like, let's go watch it, you know. And then, you know, the death of Animex happened, and then I just had to move on in my life. And then from there, since I couldn't watch the anime anymore, I started reading the manga, and it just became like my whole entire world. And then when it ended, I was like sad. And then they brought it back, so made me so happy. But overall, Bleach is my favorite. And then genre-wise, sports is my favorite genre. I mean, but like most people don't like sports anime, and I totally understand that. Like, I totally understand. Like, you guys can understand why I like sports animes, because I'm very intense when it comes to sports. And not just like one sport. I'm talking about sports across the board. Except golf. Don't boo me, please. Don't. Like, just leave the tomatoes behind. I just don't like golf. It's a weird sport, and I just can't get myself into it. But, you know, to each their own. Different strokes for different folks. Same thing with me. One genre I don't like comedy anime. I just can't get into the humor of it. I've tried. I think the only exception I ever had was like Psyche. And I think it's only because all the characters are like just weird. And I think I like that. But other than that, nah, I don't like that genre all that much. But yeah. So when I got into Haikyuu, I was like really, really into it. But I'll be honest with you, I think, you know, the thingy happened in 2020. I think I kind of like dropped it then, because I remember the season I remember was like Tuki playing against that other purple and white school, and then him being excited, and then yeah, that's all I remember. But I know they were going to they were at some tournament thing, like where all the schools came through, and then they were all playing different people, and then I dropped it there. I think it was because it was playing weekly, and I don't have the patience for like weekly anime. Like, I'll watch an anime all at once. Like right now, I'm watching One Piece. I started last year, May, and now I'm on Whole Cake Island, so I watch it like that. In terms of me watching weekly, I get very bored, I get distracted, and then I just drop it. But I can always come back later on. So that was the case with Haikyuu. So I went into this movie essentially with no background of what's happening. All I knew is they were playing against a team. And when I saw Battle of the Dumpsters, I think the Battle of the Dumpsters, I'm not too sure. I'll just like look forward. I'll just look at it next time. But I thought I went in assuming I've already watched it, because, you know, they played before. They played against Nekoma before, right? And I thought, oh yeah, wait, they did play against them, but it wasn't like a practice match. So basically, this is them playing against them again, like, but now officially, like a game. And when I tell you, I really enjoyed the movie, right? I enjoyed the movie because I had no background of what happened before or afterwards. I can understand, like, because, okay, for example, right, I'm using Demon Slayer as like my reference point. I'm not a fan of Demon Slayer. My friend is, and she told me that when she went to go watch the Hashira or whatever, Oh no, for me, I watched the Train to Thingy movie, and when the following season dropped, it was basically like a was them like talking about this what happened in the movie in the first 2 to 3 episodes. I hate that. I hate that. I can't stand that. I won't lie to you. So if I had to experience something like that, I would definitely feel underwhelmed. But because I went into this movie essentially not knowing much except that they're playing against a school, I was excited. And the movie itself was well done. I won't like again, like I said, I'm a crier, but like the reason why I cry so easy is because I love being able to like connect emotionally with different people. And Kenma for me is someone who he's so easy to connect with that I just when he got excited, I got excited with him because this is something that other people don't really understand where he's coming from, but he slowly lets you in. Like, oh, for him, things he's very indifferent to things. Like, yeah, he does volleyball, but like doesn't really like it. He just does it because the homies there. He's good at it. He just want to play games and stuff like that. But then he finds this one person who's like Hinata's like a force to be reckoned with, dude. Like that guy will make you feel like like yeah. Over time, like there's even a scene in the movie where Kemi was like, Karasuno basically just they all look like Hinata because everyone is just like so pumped up and so in the zone. And it was just so nice to see. I think it was well done. Just getting different perspective, especially like the whole having like this is one thing where they kept doing where they'll flash in and out of the game. So it'll be the game, flashback, Hinata talking to like Kenma, and then go back to the game, ba 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 ba, like a volleyball game, basically, right? And each time, like the ante, like they would up the ante with each progression from past forward, past present. And yeah, man, like I honestly enjoyed the movie from start to end. I was crying halfway into the film because I just like seeing other people being able to like find something about sports that like awakens them a bit. Sorry if I start crying. So sorry. Because with me, like when I got into sports, like again, I mind you, before 2012, I did not like sports at all. Yes, I'd watch finals. I'd watch like the Commonwealth with my mom because she loves running, but I was never really, that enthralled into sports until my friend was like, "Hey, girlie, you need something to watch. You need to have something to make you feel alive," and she showed me football, and ever since then it became like my whole entire world. Yes, to an obsessive level. I was a little bit obsessed, but it gave me like a reason to live, like a reason to like look forward to something. And I understood how the significance of having something to believe in can really change a person. Like even up until recently, I always wanted to become like the president of FIFA, but I am a terrible liar. Like I am the absolute worst liar on this earth. So I can't deal with corruption. I would be like a whistleblower day one. Whistleblowers don't make it to their 40s. Okay, I'm just saying. So yeah, no, I gave up on that idea. And now I do this where I just talk about the things I love and I'm content, but there's still more room for improvement. So watch this space, man. But overall, like it was such a good movie. Such a good movie. Like I thought it was very good. Like I'm not gonna start crying, guys. But it was such a good movie, and I can understand how frustrating if you are the kind of person who watches like shows beforehand or you want to be up to date with certain things. I can understand how that might be frustrating for you. I can't relate because I am forgetful, luckily. So watching this movie was like watching it for like the first time and having like such a beautiful experience with it. Also, like the music. Oh, that scorecard. The scorecard was just amazing. I think it's the reason why it's like I find myself whenever I listen to like a movie that is made well or a show that's made well and like everything just works perfectly, like the synergy is just perfect. I find myself in those situations where I'm like, yes, this is why I prefer watching anime over manga because my my mind would do no justice to what I'm seeing on screen. And that was just a masterpiece. I don't give ratings because I find them meaningless. I really do think if you want to understand how I feel, you have to go out there and actually watch the film for yourself and really, really understand like your own emotions and how you feel towards it. And if you want to like, hey, I also felt the same way, or hey, I disagree with certain points, then we can perfectly do that in the comment section. But if you want me to put like a numerical value on this, I would say a solid 8 out of 10. So it's an 8 out of 10. I think the reason why I give it an 8 out of 10 is because the ending of it was like a little bit flat, especially with like how high the climax was, and then just. But I think Kenma has like a line in the movie that explains that, hey, it is what it is. Basically that. But yeah, overall, it's a great experience. I look forward to more anime movies in the future. I am gonna go watch like I think either first I can't say the name. I'm very bad with saying my R's, despite the fact that my surname starts with an R. Whoever made me? Country days. But overall, had a good time. Thank you once again, New Metro, for having me. They didn't invite me, but I'm always there. Like I basically live at my New Metro. I won't lie. Like I take a bus there. I spend 25 Rand for a ticket. I spend 37 Rand, 50 for popcorns and a drink. I am content. I'll see them next week when I go watch a horror movie. Yeah, until then, guys, do enjoy this your night. I had fun yapping towards what is in my eye? Dang it. Yeah, but if you guys like what you see, let me know. If you guys want to see more of this, you guys can like subscribe. Press the little button. If you guys want to watch more of my videos, they're over here. Are they? I don't know. Who knows with me? Until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.